Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rashmi Sharma Classes, and today we are going to discuss a new topic of polarography, that is cathodic polarizographic wave. Guys, in this we will going to discuss cathodic current, its formation and equation represented for it and its derivation. After then in last we will discuss about its limitation. There are few limitations. So let's start the topic. Firstly, if you like my channel, please press the bell icon for subscription. Then that you can get my newly added videos, and press the like button also. Let's continue. In this, the current which is produced during the reaction is called cathodic current. The current produced during the reaction is called cathodic current. It's as simple. Let's consider a reversible reaction. Oxidation plus number of electrons gives you reduction. That means when oxidant adds electron, gain electrons, then it will give reduction. It flow from reference electron to DME, that is doping mercury electrode. It has been assumed that particles of depolarizer reaches the electrode for diffusion process. That diffusion current is dependent on diffusion rate. Right? This rate is directly proportional to diffusion and concentration of active species between bulk of solution and electrode surface. That means rate is directly proportional to concentration between active species and bulk process. And you can say active species for bulk and electrode surface for both the surfaces. Right? So I is directly proportional to oxidation at bulk and oxidation at electrode surface. So I is equal to, here is a proportionality constant that is given, oxidation at bulk and oxidation at electrode surface, then I is equal to bulk minus oxidation at electrode surface. This will get multiplied by this, firstly this one, after that this one, right? So this is represented as equation number first. K1 is known as Ilkovic constant, where value of K1 is 607 n to the d to the power half m to the power 2 by 3 t to the power 1 by 6, and this is equation number second. In last equation we have in last video we have discussed about what is n, what is d, what is m, and what is t, that is time, right? So you can get it from there. When the oxidant concentration of electrode surface becomes 0, then oxidant at electrode surface is 0, then I becomes ID, and expressed as ID minus I is equal to K1 oxidant B. This is equation number third. Then oxidant B is equal to ID minus I, and K1 goes here down to this. So this is equation number 4. And the current should be directly proportional to the difference in concentration of reductant at electrode surface and bulk surface, right? After this, let's start from here. So we can say I is directly proportional to reductant at electrode surface minus reductant at bulk surface. So I is equal to K2 reductant electrode minus reductant at B2, bulk surface. So K2 is here, another Ilkovic constant. So K2 is also Ilkovic constant, term as K2, which is equal to 607 and d to the power half m to the power 2 by 3 t to the power half. That is equation number 6. T to the power, it should be 1 by 6. Sorry guys. Now, when the concentration of reductant at bulk surface becomes 0, that is reductant at bulk is 0, then equation will be I is equal to K2 reductant at electrode is 7. We have put that bulk is 0 in this equation. So if bulk is 0, then K2 and reductant at E. This will be equation for I. You can say for current. Reductant E is equal to I upon K2. So equation number 8 is this. Now we using Nernst equation, we get E is equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln, that is antilog of reductant E upon oxidation at E. That is equation number 9. Now using equation number 4 and 8 in equation number 9. Equation number 8 is reductant at electrode surface, right? And equation number 4 is oxidant at bulk surface. So put both these value in equation number 9. Let's E is equal to E naught minus RT by NF and antilog of reductant E I upon K2 upon ID minus I upon K1. So E is equal to E naught minus RT upon NF ln I upon ID minus I, and it will be reciprocal of it, so it will be K1 by K2. That is equation number 10. So using equation number 2 and 6 in equation number 10. What is equation number 6? Value of K2 is equation number 6. And what is equation number 2? Value of K1 is equation number 2, right? So put both of these in equation number 10. E is equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln I upon ID minus D of oxidation half upon D of reduction half, and both these value, that is for K1 and K2, will cancel by each other, right? So it will be remaining. Now, and just a second, we take D oxidation of half upon D reduction of half is equal to 1. Then E is equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln I upon ID minus I. Also equation 11 can be written as, what can be written as equation number 11? This one's, right? E is equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln I upon ID minus I minus, it will be multiplied 1 by 1. So minus RT by NF ln D oxidation of half reduction of half. That is equation number 12. Now using the concept of half wave potential. For half wave potential, E will be half and current will be half. So E is equal to E half. I is equal to ID by 2. That is current half. So E half is equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln of ID by 2. That means current half minus, upon ID minus ID by 2 minus of RT by NF ln of deoxidation and reduction. Look at this value from here, and we have put the value of E and I in this equation, right? So it will be something like this. E half is equal to E naught minus RT by NF ln, that is current, right? RT by NF ln deoxidation half, D reduction half. So ln I is equal to 0. So equation become, this will be 0. So all this term will be 0. So E half is equal to E naught minus RT NF ln D oxidation of half, D reduction of half. This is equation number 13. Right guys? After that, now putting the value of equation number 13 in equation number 12. Equation number 13 in equation number this one 12. Right? So let's put up E is equal to E half minus RT by NF ln I upon ID minus I. So E is equal to E half minus 0.059 upon N log of I upon ID minus I. This is equation number 14, and equation number 14, this is called as cathodic polarography wave. I hope all you get this video. In this we have completely derived the cathodic polarography wave equation, right guys? If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for further notification. Thank you everyone.